Hey, riding in extreme weather is never easy, and no matter what time of year it is whenever you're watching this video, it's never too early to prepare for riding in extreme hot weather. So I thought today I'd join y'all and share my top 5 tips on how to beat the heat when riding in the summer. Come on, let's talk about it. Hey guys, it is Robin the Lady Biker and coming to you today from what will be a very hot day here in Perth, Western Australia. Now I know, some of you in the Northern Hemisphere, especially in the Northern US, Canada, Europe, places like that, you still have snow on the ground. Could y'all share a little of that cool temperatures with us here? Because right now, here in Australia, it is late summer and it is hot. I'm talking like Texas in August, hot. And so it's really kind of brought to the forefront, since I've been riding quite a bit lately in the heat, how to combat the effects of hot weather when you're on 2 wheels or 3. And so I thought I'd talk about those today. Now, as I get into this, guys, I'm sure this is not an exhaustive list, but these are my top 5. So my first one, and this is really where my personal trainer comes out. The number one tip for staying on the bike longer and healthier when you're riding in heat is hydration. You've got to put down the water or some type of electrolyte drink. Not a soda, not coffee. Save the beer and other things for once the kickstand is down. You really need to be putting down the water, and then, if you're really struggling, maybe pick up an electrolyte drink. There's many of them out there. They're different things in different countries, but you've got to get it down. Now, I typically carry at least one, if not multiple, insulated water containers in one of my saddlebags. That is going to help, but I'm finding in the more extreme heat, it's not enough to stop every hour or so and just chug down some water. I don't do well with that. So I'm finding I do much better whenever I wear a hydration pack. Now, the hydration pack, anytime or any kind of store or online store that sells sporting gear or outdoor gear is gonna have hydration packs ranging from 1 to, I think, up to like 3 liters, depending on what brand you go with. But I find I do better whenever I have the ability to, every 10, 15, 20 minutes, pull the straw out, get a few drinks of water. I can keep going longer. So number 1 was hydration, but number 2, stop more often, guys. It's okay, unless you're trying to do one of those iron butt or, a long riding challenge. Take the time when you start to feel the fatigue to stop. Get out of the sun, get in the shade, get in some place air conditioned. Lowering your core body temperature will help you stay more alert. You'll feel better, and it'll keep you going longer and let you see more of the country. And I mean, come on guys, if you're out there and you're touring, you want to stop pretty frequently anyway, because there's beautiful things to stop on the side of the road to see. So take advantage, stop more frequently, listen to your body, do it, it will help. Now, number 3, and we really proved this out whenever Allie and I were riding through the desert Southwest a few summers ago, but I'm seeing how it works just as well here in Western Australia, because when you're riding in the more desert, arid environments, ride in the cool of the day. It helps. Ride early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Get out of the weather during the hottest part of the day. Now, the caveat to that is you do have to be a bit more aware, because those are the times of day when the animal activity is a little higher. So you have to watch for everything from deer to kangaroo to emu. It depends on what part of the world you're in. Different ones have different challenges and different animals, but all animals tend to do this because they're being smart. They're staying in the cool of the day. Take a page from their book, but also watch for them when you're riding. Now, number 4, big tip here is cooling gear. Whenever it's really extreme weather, cooling gear will help. Now, you can do anything from a cooling vest, which these things are not that expensive online. Do a little research, find them. I think I have a link for this down in the description. Or even just use a necktie. Okay, I know yours may not be pink. That's okay, this is me. I'm a girl, I know. But anything that you can get around the core of your body with cool water and then have the wind blowing over it so it evaporates and draws the heat out of the body, especially the core of your body, is really gonna help keep your core body temperature down and keep you going longer and stronger while you're on two wheels. Now, this is the one where I feel if I'm gonna get any pushback, this is gonna be it. But I am a big believer in summer riding gear, all the gear, all the time. So I'm currently riding in the heat with my Altitude from Climb Jacket. I think it's the Altitude or Avalon, maybe the Avalon. I gotta go back and look. Anyway, look down the description or down here at the bottom, I'll put it up. I know I've seen a lot of people out there riding. I've seen it in the US, I've seen it here in Australia. I've seen lots of people. Let's make sure that they're gonna have plenty of space. Yeah, they got it. All right guys, I'm back. Had to make sure that the guy had plenty of space so he can launch his jet ski. So I've seen lots of people here in Australia, lots of people in the US riding in shorts, in t-shirts, in, oh my gosh, flip-flops. Don't even get me started. The thought process there is that they stay cooler. Well, yes and no, but believe me, regardless of that, road rash is not fun. Trust me, it hurts. So I am a big believer in all the gear all the time. Now, I wear a mesh jacket because when you are riding and you've hydrated, you're gonna sweat. Then whenever the wind goes through your jacket, it's gonna evaporate, it's gonna keep you cooler, it's gonna pull the heat away from your body. Now, is it hot? Yeah, it's gonna be hot, you are gonna sweat. But there again, trust me, sweat is better than road rash. Just my opinion. Now, talking about mesh gear, I started with a built jacket that I picked up at Cycle Gear when I was in California, and it's a good jacket. Lots of wind flow, good armor. It's a good jacket, especially for its price point. I've recently upgraded to the Climb, and it's kind of the difference between a good jacket and a really good jacket. This one has better airflow. It's got a higher grade armor. So basically, if you go down in the summer, you're gonna not only have the airflow to keep you cool while you're riding, but it's gonna give you the protection. Because it's not about your skills. Guys, we all know the cagers do not pay attention to us. They look right through us. They do stupid things when they're driving around us. It's not about your skill, it's about someone around you doing something that can cause an accident. And if you're in a t-shirt, you're gonna lose skin. So, public service announcement, I'm gonna get off of my soapbox on that one. So anyway, guys, those are my top 5 tips. Hydration, take frequent rest stops, ride in the cool of the day, wear cooling gear if it helps, and wear summer riding gear when possible. All right, guys, that's all I've got. So questions for you guys out there. For my experienced riders, what would you add to the list, if anything at all? And for those of you who are new to riding, or maybe just new to riding in the heat, what questions do you have? Drop all that down in the comments below. And guys, I appreciate every single one of you that stay with me to the end of these videos. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate your support. So guys, with that, I'm gonna get my summer gear on and I'm gonna go enjoy it while it's still in the cool of the day before it gets hot. If you can, whether you're in cold weather, wear your heated gear, or in hot weather, wear the summer, but get out and ride. When you do, have fun, be safe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Bye guys.